Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. My name's Filipe and this is my first video. This is going to be a bit of an unprepared video. I don't really have a script or much of an outline, really. I mean, I was literally just dragging myself through some work when I received a text from my girlfriend. And that really got me to sort of really get off my ass from that couch back there to this seat and really take the leap. You know, I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for the longest time. And you know, I've dabbled here and there, like with different videos and different sort of channels and different ways of doing it, but I never really stuck to it. I was never really consistent with it for different reasons, you know. So I'm using this video as a starting point, you know, sort of planting my flag in this point where I can look back at it in the future to see how far I've come, not only as a YouTuber per se or as a person, but also to look back at it and see, you know, how much I've learned, and also not forget what I started this channel for, you know what I mean? So this channel is going to be about personal finance in general, with more of a focus on UK and Europe market, just because, I mean, firstly, I live here, so I understand it better, and also because a lot of the information out there on YouTube is related to the US market. So a lot of the platforms and a lot of products that they'll talk about and investments will only relate to the US market, where you'll only be able to access them if you are in the US or you are a US citizen. So meaning that a lot of that information, you won't be able to use it. By doing this, I'm hoping to become a valuable source of information so that as I'm growing, you can learn and grow with me. My goal with this channel isn't really to ultimately sell you a course or a product, really, just because, I mean, I feel like there's just way too many of those out there, and it's just not like me to do that, really. What I want to do is to simplify financial information, just because they really do try to trick you with all the financial jargon and the complicated things where they make you believe that you won't be able to do it by yourself. You need someone, an expert per se, to explain it to you, to make you understand, and to do it for you so that you can pay them to do it for you, basically. And I want to take that information and provide it to you in an extremely direct way, so that you can take it and decide if you want to apply it to your own life, or if you don't, and move on to something else. I want to do something like Khan Academy for personal finance. Now, maybe you're watching this sometime in the future, you know, maybe because you were curious about who I am and wanted to see where I started, and you watched one of my videos and you were kind of wanted to see who I was at the beginning and if I've changed much or not. Well, this is me. In the flesh. You know, I hope that I've been able to help you some way now or in the future, hopefully. So if I'm able no. So if I'm able to give you some form of value in this video, it would be, you know, if you have any dreams, if you have any goals or something that you've wanted to achieve for the longest time, you know, take that leap. Take that leap. Don't wait for the perfect time, because that does not exist. This is why I'm recording this video right now. You know, I waited for such a long time. I kept telling myself, you know, that I had to wait until I had the perfect equipment, or until I was a millionaire, or until I had these certain achievements to attach to my name. Because if I had these things, then people would trust me more, they would believe me more, they would listen to the information that I have to give. But then the message I received just before recording this video made me realize that it doesn't happen that way. You know, I mean, how many lives could I have impacted during that time? You know, I realized that waiting was stupid. Waiting was hurting me more than anything else. It was hurting me. It was hurting my family that I have helped, my friends that I've helped, maybe people that I could help, where they may feel like they need to have certain things, certain achievements until they start something. And honestly, that message made me realize, because the best thing that's ever happened to me came to me when I did take that leap. It came to me when I wasn't afraid of looking like a fool, of looking like an idiot. And she's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I couldn't be happier. So here's the truth, you know, it will be uncomfortable. It will be hard. You know, just like this, it is difficult and uncomfortable for me. You know, my chest is tight, my breathing is weird, my voice is shaking, because I'm alone talking to a camera. It's not something that you're used to. You can really, you have to practice it to get used to it. You're not just born being used to this. But I know that I have to push through and overcome these fears, overcome the little voice inside of my head telling me all those little doubts and fears. And I know that some of you might be going through the same thing, and by pushing through, hopefully you'll be able to push through your own doubts and your own fears. So to wrap this up, if you do have your own goals, if you do have your own dreams and things that you want to accomplish, just go for it. Really take that leap, plant that seed, because honestly, that seed could grow into an amazing forest. And if you feel comfortable doing it, write down in the comments what your goal is and what the thing that's stopping you from doing it is. Because maybe someone there has gone through that same thing and has tried to achieve that goal and wants to achieve that goal and has pushed through what you are trying to push through now. So let's help each other over there, and thanks for watching.